I'm Eric Novak, and coming up on this review, I'm going to take a look at the all-new 2017 GMC Acadia Denali. Yeah, I know it's seeming a bit repetitive that here on the test drive, once again, I have a mid-size crossover to review. But hey, it's a really competitive category, and all the automakers are either bringing new models or revised models for us to take a look at. With the 2017 GMC Acadia, specifically the Denali trim that I have this week, they are bringing forward for consumers a more fuel-efficient, lightweight, and technologically advanced design. So I'm eager to take a look at this, so why don't we get going and find out how it is. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in new vehicle model rollouts. They serve safety purposes, of course, with new safety technologies, and also convenience. With the 2017 GMC Acadia, they've rolled out a new technology that's the first of its kind that I'm aware of, which actually plays to both. They call it the rear seat reminder. Now, we unfortunately know through the news of many cases where toddlers or pets succumb to heat stroke and die in rear seats during the hot summer months, and it's often because when a parent leaves or an owner leaves, they just forget that someone was in the back seat. We also know that visible items in rear seats when a vehicle is empty, it makes it susceptible to theft. So what GM has done here with this technology is, if the rear seat doors have been open at any point within 10 minutes prior to the vehicle being started up, or at any time during the vehicle's operation, when you turn it off, you'll get an audible reminder, sort of a 5-chime beeping thing with a visual cue. I'll show you what I mean here, because I have the engine running and I'm just going to stop it. So there's the rear seat reminder. It says look in the rear seat, and I think it's great because you know, we're busy, and if it's a simple little thing like having sensors in the door to prevent either serious injury to young children or theft, hey, why not? Let's make it a good thing. And I really like this new technology.
The interior of the 2017 Acadia Denali is efficient and effective, but not spectacular. A proper combination of tactile and touchscreen controls are utilized, and the ergonomic placement of key controls and switches is done rather well. Seating and legroom inside isn't too bad for all 3 rows. Front row occupants receive 41 inches of legroom, while second row passengers have 39.7 inches, and those stuck in the third row have 31.1 inches, which is actually better than both the Mazda CX-9 and the Nissan Pathfinder. The front bucket seats are comfortable, but not as nice as the seats I found in the Pathfinder, in my opinion.
You know, if there's one area where I've really wanted to see improvements in the design of mid-size 3-row crossovers, is the way you access the third row and how easy it is to move seats forward. There have been some really brutal ways of getting in models past, and I'm glad to see that with new generations they're getting a little bit better. And actually with this GMC Acadia, we're seeing a pretty easy mechanism as well. In fact, it's really just a very simple one-hand switch on the shoulder, and it's literally, I made it all happen with one hand. So it's far better than what it used to be, and in that case, this is a plus. One of my long-time gripes with this category, the mid-size 3-row crossover segment, is if you use all 3 rows for people, it leaves virtually no space left for any cargo. I mean, if you're going to travel as a family here, there's not a lot of room for luggage here. You're probably going to need to use the roof rack. I mean, there's a little bit of space here underneath, but certainly not what you might need overall. So that's always been a deficiency with 3-row crossovers in this mid-size segment, and it does hold true here with the Acadia as well.
The 2017 Acadia Denali is powered by a 3.6-liter V6 engine that produces 310 horsepower and 271 pound-feet of torque. New for 2017 on non-Denali versions is an optional 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine for better fuel economy. The V6 on the Denali offers a combined rating of 11.6 liters per 100 kilometers or 20.3 US mpg in all-wheel drive mode, which puts it somewhere in the middle of the pack compared to its competition. Fuel economy is improved by a reduction of 700 pounds compared to its previous generation. The Acadia is capable of towing up to 4,000 pounds with the towing package.
It's really remarkable to see how competitive the three-row mid-size crossover category has become over the past few years, and I think all the automakers realize if you want to remain active and vibrant in this segment, you have to have your A game on offer. With the revisions made in the all-new Acadia from GMC for 2017, I think they've done a pretty decent job overall. I really like the fact how they've reduced the weight overall by 700 pounds, which will really help with fuel economy. The addition of a four-cylinder engine I think is a big thing as well, because not everybody needs that V6, and I think people will be surprised at how efficient and effective a four-cylinder engine can be in this segment. I also like this new rear seat reminder. I think it's a really cool piece of technology, certainly one where safety is in mind as well. Is it perfect? No. Look, if you're a large family, I really do think the deficiencies of crossovers with respect to limited cargo space and really not the best seating in the third row for those who are back there is a disadvantage. I mean, look, if you're a large family that needs three rows, I'm honest, you can't beat minivans, and that will always be the case. But if you're someone who needs a vehicle that can have up to 7 seats, but maybe not always a daily necessity, certainly this category is a vibrant and one you should consider, and the GMC Acadia for 2017 is certainly worthy of your consideration as well. But that's it for this review. For Envirodad.com, I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching.
There's plenty of ways for you to keep connected with me, so check out some of my social media links, suggested videos, and I'd really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel.